Hello, people. My name is Spooky Pasta, and I thought I'd do something a little different from what most people are doing these days. I understand that today's day and age, in our fucked up generation, people tend to go through texting to find companionship and love. Well, I've done my research, and from extensive experience, mostly failure, I've made a 15-point list on how to woo a girl that you like through text messaging. Now, why do I go the route of researching a way to woo a girl through text messaging? Well, how many people actually spend time on the phone? Few reasons. One, people don't like to devote most of their time to just one person. When you're on the phone, you're just giving them too much of your attention. And people these days are more propelled to multitasking. Even though mentally, physically, it is technically possible to multitask, but doing more than one thing at once is really as close as someone can get to really multitasking. The brain cannot function on more than one thing at a time. It's impossible. People can do so many different things in a short period of time that may seem like they're multitasking, but they're not. Back to the point, women like to text because they're shy, because it's easier to open, easier to just say what you want to say without having to face the person. So, I have a 15-point list on how to get that done. Now, it's quite long, so I'm going to break it down into a couple of parts. Now, the title is How to Get a Girl to Like You Through Text. Step number one, nighttime is the best time to text a girl. If the girl you like is comfortable with texting late into the night, you've already got the edge. Start by texting late night. This keeps the convo going. Look for ways to do this. Keep text going till she slips into bed. There's something sexy and romantic about a quiet night that only works in your favor. That's one. Step two, the right time to text a girl, which is important. Avoid texting or calling her when you know she's occupied, or calling her when you know she's probably with friends or family. Because you know most likely she's not going to be that tentative into responding to your message. And actually, it kind of seems like if you do text her and she feels bad, she's really just doing it out of pity, and she got it in the way feels like she's forced into doing it. So try to avoid that. Try to avoid that, man. It's the best thing for you to do, man. Shit. So, where were we? Especially you don't want to text her when she's with her friends or family because you know she's having a good time. You text her, she looks at it, she might forget to respond. You're gonna feel some type of way. And you know, dude, honestly, guys are probably just as fucking, if not more, as emotional as women. I mean, you know, I'm sure. You know, listen, I grew up with a lot of dudes and undercover bitches, really. You know, fuck that. Maybe Hillary should have been the president because she probably would have been more of a man than most of these motherfuckers have been. But whatever. I mean, Trump is definitely man status. You know, he likes to grab punani. Anyway, let's. You know, I got a little ADD, so you're just gonna have to deal with me. You know, just sit back and relax, man. You know, this might be a little fucking interesting. I know it sounds a little crazy, you know, maybe a little insane, but you know, there's a method to my madness, man. So just sit back and fucking relax, because I know you really ain't got nothing better to do. So, where were we? Step two: the right time to text a girl. Avoid texting or calling her when you know she's occupied or busy with friends or family. She needs to feel excited to read your text, not to get bugged because you're constantly interfering with her happy time, or let's say slutty time, because you know that's what's really going on. And number three, take a time to text her. Don't text a girl you like all day long, especially if you know her routine. Text her only when you know she's free to text you back. It's gonna take a little work to try to figure out when that is, but after a little time, you know, maybe a little slight borderline stalker status type shit, go on her Facebook, see how often she posts her stupid little fucking messages, you know, if you could ask her on Facebook, or just, you know, text her every couple of days and see what she normally responds. Honestly, the best time is to do it at night when you know that she's really not doing anything, you know, downtime, she's probably home, watching TV, you know, maybe baking some cupcakes or, you know, probably with another dude, but whatever, you know how girls are, you know, maybe with another, you know, they little leg on and shit, you know, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? The same way, yo, when I was, you know, I used to be at my girl's house and fuck that, man. As soon as she went to go to the bathroom, I was like, oh, all over my phone, man, texting, hollering, Tinder, fucking Badoo, all these fucking bullshit fucking sites. And you know, the occasional back page every now and then, you know what I'm saying? You know, we try to like spice shit up, you know? 'Cause you know, just like spice shit up, man. There's nothing wrong with spicing a little shit up, dude. Fuck that, man. That shit is fun, bro. You know, you take a girl out. You take a girl out. How much you gonna spend on a nice date? Movie, dinner, nice restaurant. Take her somewhere where you think she's never been before. Fuck that shit, man. You're gonna spend like $300, $400. As might as well just go to Backpage. Find a nice little fucking hooker. Make sure she's not a fucking dude. I mean, unless you're into that kind of shit. And boom, $150 for like a half hour. All you're really gonna need is 10, 15 minutes the most. And trust me, when you're done, you're gonna want to get the fuck out of there anyway. So, fuck that. Anyway, let's not divert, deviate. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so pick a time to text her. Don't text a girl all day long. If you know her routine, text her only when you know she's free to text your bitch ass back, man. And within a couple of days of texting her, you'd see that she's warmer and indulged in longer texting, meaning back and forth texting. So, you know, you want to have a nice conversation, blah, 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 blah. You know how that goes. So you're gonna have to figure out when the best time to text is during a particular day. Get that shit. straight, motherfucker. Also, if you figured out the happy time to text her, then you're gonna have to really text her every day around that time to ensure that she's going to text you back. Eventually, when you do start texting her every day at a particular time, eventually she'll start to look forward to it. She'll start to get used to it, which is a good thing, right? It's a good thing. Hence, expecting your text messages is good, because girls go into like this emotional routine, and when it stops, it just like drives them crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, keep it doing. You want to build that. You want to build that bond, man. You want to build that fucking bond, bro. You know what I'm saying, baby, bro? You know what I'm saying, fucking bro? You know, taking advice from a legit dude like me will do you plenty good, motherfucker. Okay, next up. What do we have next? Oh, also, when you do text her during her happy time, she starts to anticipate it. It like gives her something, something to look forward to. So that's always a good thing. All right. Step 4. First text tip. If you want to know how to get a girl for the first time, don't think too much of it. Just keep it casual and simple. Like example, hey, I just thought I'd say hi. Blah 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 blah. Eat my balls. Initiate a first text with the girl you like. There's never a wrong way to text a girl. It's what you do after the first text that really makes a difference. Number 5. Always start with a short text. This I stress to you indecisive bitch ass motherfuckers who just don't know what to say and blah 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 like to blabber on. Like listen man, a girl really doesn't want to fucking hear your life story, especially if she really doesn't even fucking know you. You know what I'm saying? The girls really want you to talk about them. They don't want to fucking listen about you first. So you're gonna have to bullshit, make believe that you're like, oh, like interested, like, oh, so how was your day today? Like, how was it? Oh, really? They put too much fucking latte in your fucking Starbucks bullshit? Oh my god, how terrible. Oh, that's so devastating. Oh my god. Oh, you must have been so depressed. Oh my, oh dear, oh dear. Oh god, fuck that shit. Anyway, so you always gotta start with a short text. Start with a short text. If you've been texting each other back and forth for a few days now, you really don't need to look for a reason to text her again. Nor do you need long, elaborate text. Start with the warm, simple line that feels good to read. It leaves the conversation open, and you'll be able to know if she's free to chat. For example, hey, what are you doing? Or even just,